The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Monday podcast, first of the year.
Hey, yo.
So this sits separately to everything else, Mitchie. This
Yep.
is its own
You obviously
podcast.
heard all
It's just
the gold from the actual show, and this is anything extra, anything maybe we couldn't say because
Yeah. Well, how'd you feel?
How do I feel?
Now the gloves are off. You know? You're back in the...
I'm in that like post-mortem phase where I'm like, what did I just do right? What did I just do wrong?
Post-mortem
Who have I
or
offended?
post-coitus?
No, not that one. I don't feel well.
I do. I always do. What do I do? Have to do it right.
Yeah, well, that's your pressure. That is what it. That's the pressure of being a man.
And plus
Whereas women, we just starfish.
I've never been a part of a post-mortem, so like it's hard for me to say that.
Yeah, well, we do, that's the term we use in comedy. Like if you bond, you go, I'm just doing a bit of a post-mortem here to work out what went wrong. What derailed all of it.
Do you sit in the camp as a showbiz person of...
Me or Nikki?
Well, you've both. I've got two quiz hosts in my whatever now. Like Tony Squires, for instance, used to always like when we'd film The Fat, which was a show we used to be on back in the day.
Yeah.
Great show. It was an awesome memory fashion myself. But then it was as live sort of thing. So by the time we were in the green room getting on the piss, the show was actually on the monitors. And Tony refused to look at himself. I love Tony. We love Tony Squires, by the way. But always Tony was like, no, I don't. I can never watch myself. So would you listen back to your routine? You'd have to, right? Like you'd have to be aware.
The hardest thing is when you record a special and then you have to edit it and you see your awkward moments because you remember exactly how you felt in that moment. And you get the ick with yourself.
Yeah.
But I've become quite used to, I know my face very well and I know what's wrong with it and I know all my weird bits. So I'm used to it now. But it was a muscle that I had to flex.
Yeah. And voice, you used to voice. I mean, the reason I say that is because everyone says, oh, yeah, when I hear myself back, it sounds. And I reckon it probably took me
It takes a
3
while.
or 4 years before my voice matched. When I hear it back, it matches what I think it matches like. And even looks like, I'm not that fat.
I
You know what I mean? Like,
It's always a shock.
I actually still think
Yeah.
that in photos, like my recent photos on holiday, I thought, when I look in the mirror, I swear I'm not that fat.
Yeah.
But I must be because it's a photo.
Oh, no,
You know what I
the
mean?
photos are all wrong. Someone gave me a great analogy. They said, you take photos of sunsets, and the sunsets at the time are amazing, but in the photo it's just flat, and it just never captures it. That's what photos do to people.
Yeah.
Like in real life, you've got all these auras and energy and all of that,
But
and
do
you
you-
can't
Cool.
see it in a photo.
But if you see a photo of yourself, like if you saw one from today, would you instantly go, "Oh,
me."
geez, oh my God, that's not how I look. That's a bad photo."
Yeah, I know when it's a bad photo, as opposed to me looking mong. Like me going, oh, mind you. Yeah.
Having said that, I don't know which is what were you going to say?
I was going to say with the big article that they did on the weekend, they'd initially, I asked them to Photoshop the photos for print, right?
Of course.
Well, that just a little bit of ironing, not don't turn me into an avatar, but yeah. And then so they did that, and I'm like, fine. And then it came online, and they used the raw files, like big files.
You get no say with that, do you?
Well, no, I
did.
I cracked it.
Yeah.
I did, because I'm like, this is bad for business. It's not me getting upset personally. I'm just like, this is bad for business. It was like I had a 70-year-old like filter over my face. It was not good. I showed my husband. He's like, yeah, that's not it.
Oh, he'll tell you, will he?
Yeah. I was like, this is really bad. He's like, that is
I
really
don't really
bad.
look like this, do I? No. No.
And it is
Well,
bad
he
for
did
it's
say
bad for
convincingly.
business.
Yeah.
It is bad.
Aesthetics count.
Well, they hang around forever, and then
Oh,
anytime
they-
you've got any online
don't worry,
enemies,
we know.
they will
Talk to
come
us
with
about
that
it.
one. They'll keep coming at you. Your crow's feet,
Yeah,
your
but
dick
they're the ones-
nose.
they're-
That's all you're going to see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they use.
It'll
Yep.
be recycled by the Daily Mail. You looking your worst.
They
You
don't-
and your mong face, Ash.
Yep, exactly. And you know what we've learned in photo shoots
That's his actual face. by the way.
over the years?
This
It's still my normal face. No, you know what they do?
Stupid fat mong face.
You know what they do? I hate getting photos taken. Okay,
Yeah.
and in photo shoots over the years, like for whatever reason, you got a beautiful natural smile, like so you can smile and you look good, you look pretty.
Yeah.
What is
Thank-
that?
thank you.
Were you complimenting me?
Oh, sorry, Nikki.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying like in
No,
general.
you do.
Oh,
You
that's
specifically-
nice.
You do, and-
Thank you.
No, it's actually true.
You do, but when I smile,
You look like a predator.
it just looks
It's creepy.
it just looks fake.
Which is why in those photos
Really,
we
no,
took.
smile. Go on, smile.
showing my teeth and that the way they want me to
But
smile.
if he's smiling for real, he looks fine.
Yes,
but
so
in photos, he's a...
yes,
It looks like
it's
he's
just
doing
I don't know what to do with my hands.
like this
Yeah, yeah.
this is my smile photo when they go everybody smile. I go
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
and it just looks
good.
it looks ridiculous. But in every photo shoot we do, I'll smile, but I won't show my teeth. I'll go like.
I've noticed that.
like that's-
You've got
Yeah.
the pursed smile.
That's all that I do. That's all you get.
So in that one, that shoot we did in the studio,
Yeah.
and which got a bit of airplay, across papers and that, I look like I'm happy as Larry for you to be in the room, and he looks like he's,
Yeah.
That was the start of that negative sort of.
That was
Yeah.
that was
thought
the
he's
start
just-
of our riff.
He's just clocking it off this
Yeah.
bloke. Seriously, it was.
And then I went. I'm not answering her text messages.
Yeah, I know.
said that
It was
that
not
day.
a good look because you did.
He texted me. He
that
texted me and
Photoshop.
said, "I'm not texting the bitch." That's what he said. He said, "I'm not texting the smiley bitch."
Yeah.
That's what he said to me.
Well,
That
that's-
Osborne.
I swear to you.
I'm not texting that Osborne. Is what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's what he said. So
Well,
know.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, "How do I get this guy off the show?"
Yeah. wow.
We've had meetings.
Yeah. Good luck.
I've never liked him either. I got stuck with him in the 90s. He's never gone away.
Oh my God, that is so true too. The 90s. Holy hell.
The mid 90s too, not even freaking late 90s.
That's what I was glad to hear, like Lutzy, defending Ash to you, Nicky. Oh, no, it's okay.
Which
This
I
is
was,
what
wasn't I?
Yeah, you
'cause
work completely.
This is
Yeah.
what
Probably text,
he's
like,
quiet. He's not on his phone as much because on that last day, we were down at South Bank, wherever it was, and everyone's sort of going off at their own times after the show. And it was it was the last day, so everyone's sort of making a bit more of a goodbye and talking to more people than what they might normally if they go to walk outside now. And then at one stage, we just sort of turned around and Ash, you were about 20 yards off, and you were just sort of walking up the hill. And someone said it was like a street team. Going, is Ash leaving? And you pointed to him. Let's see, you see him? We won't hear from him for 2 months.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's fine. I don't text you.
Because he did say that you tend to go off grid. Like once you're off, you're
Oh
off.
yeah. Oh, I'm done.
And I've noticed that in our group chats. I'm chatting away to Lutzy, who's running away from fires. He still manages to text back.
I
Meanwhile,
had flames up my arse. I'm
old
still
Ash
texting
off grid.
him. He's on a boat somewhere doing jack
Yeah.
shit.
Out of range. Yeah, I took off straight to Southwest Rocks, far out. That's we get a lot of holidays, don't we? Because that seems like it was about 2 months ago.
Well, it was. Southwest Rocks.
Oh wow.
No, where is it?
It's in New South Wales, I think.
Yeah, New South Wales. Yeah, like straight after that final show, I said goodbye to Suze, and then I was like, they were like, "Do you guys want to go and get breakfast?" And I was
Feet
like,
don't fail me now.
I'm out.
As you
I'm
say.
out. Yeah, don't fail me now.
You like the job, though, yeah?
I love the job.
It's just after a year.
Love the
Yeah.
job.
It's
You wait.
It's
No,
a lot.
I know.
It's a lot.
I reckon I'm going to lose hair.
Yeah,
No, it's not like that. It's just you need a bit of a break.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
All right. And do you ever fight?
Oh, no, me and him don't really
Really?
fight.
Oh, that's good.
Not really.
If we do
But
it
you-
just once.
I think I said to you, I said, well, like you have days where you just like whatever, where you know for whatever reason you're
you're
not
just
in
a
a good mood.
crankatron.
But
Yeah.
I reckon we're
I'll fight you if you're a complete.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you'd be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll
No, I've had fights with people in here that I haven't, in the moment have sort of done me a serious disservice or wrong.
what, being really mean or just
Oh, it's stealing gags. There's been stuff.
Oh,
There's been
joke stealing.
There's been incidences. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
There's been whiteboards hit,
Punched.
Really?
Not by me.
Yeah.
Who punched it?
like that whiteboard used to have like a perfect imprint of four
You're giving me
knuckles.
She was a
Ideas.
co-host. Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to do Minat, but when I finally do, it's a spectacular thing.
Is it?
It mugs,
That's
plates.
good. That's,
I go
that's
Greek.
Awesome. That's awesome.
You go what?
I go Greek.
What does that mean?
Smashing
anal
plates.
sex.
No,
It does mean anal sex, doesn't it?
I don't know. Does
Yeah,
it?
Greek is anal
I
sex.
think he goes, it does, doesn't it?
If Mitch knows it is, all right.
I think I've heard that from a Greek mate, just to cover my bases.
All right, no, the plate smashing.
Plate smashing, the other Greek
Not the
thing.
arse smashing.
Yeah, like the one out at Panegyri.
Yes, yeah.
Too,
It's the precursor.
The precursor.
the plate smashing
I'm
and
pretty
the
sure
anal.
after Panegyri there's a lot of anal. What's that joke? Someone told me there was an Irish comedian. You might know who wrote this. He said, who invented the Italians invented sex.
Oh,
The Greeks invented
yeah.
sex. Italians just added the women. I don't know who wrote that joke, but it was. Well, there you go. You're on the good end of that. It was an Irish guy that said that. But, anyway, that's if you don't know who that voice is, that's a cameraman. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast, mate. You're on the podcast now. Well done. Yeah.
What channel are you? What channel are you from?
He thinks because he's wearing black, we can't hear him.
This is you.
Oh, this is going out.
He's working for us.
Oh, this is going out to everyone, is it?
Yeah.
Generally work. Well, I came in with Sharon last. I generally work for 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
really?
you're still a bit of a tart, mate. We know
Yeah.
you fish yourself around the mountain.
Freelancer.
Like no one's business.
In 45 years, one has plenty of time to become a tart.
100%. 100%.
Amen.
Preach, sister.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.